We're at Stillpoint Kitchen. We just finished a fabulous lunch. And we're kind of curious, Gretchen, what is presently happening in the stars?
Okay, well, today is Wednesday the 9th of June, and we had an extraordinary last about 5-6 days where we first had Jupiter move into Aries on the 5th, and then on the 8th, Jupiter and Uranus exactly aligned at that reset point, the 0 degrees of Aries. So the whole cycle begins and is reset, and we're still in those early moments of this new electrifying energy.
She's not eating it.
And so here we are, and we're moving towards the new moon. We got a new moon at 4 o'clock on Saturday morning, the 12th. And then the moon will fairly swiftly move into Cancer and begin to shape up this grand cross of planets that we're going to be experiencing very, very strongly between now and through the summer solstice, the 21st of June. So we'll have, you know, if you think of the planets as being, and the whole celestial picture as being reflective of our own internal picture, we are experiencing a lot of polarizing within ourselves of differing needs being incongruent with each other, perhaps. A feeling of restlessness very much amplified by the Jupiter Uranus in Aries of like, I want new, I'm ready for something new. I'm feeling a new, fresh spark beginning to happen, which often can show up as anxiety or inability to sleep. And I just came back from 5 days with 13 teenagers who were on a vision, we took out on a vision quest to make use of this incredible, the beginning of this portal that we're all going to be experiencing. It's already beginning, but it's around very strongly through July. Then it will kind of it may back off just a little bit, go internally while Uranus goes back into Pisces for the winter. But there's this strong current that is calling us to some innovation, new energy, new doorways opening within our existing works, practices. We're all practitioners here. So there'll be some fresh energy coming through, a lot of originality in your existing practices showing up.
It's great. We got George from India just coming through. That's
So
new, from Kerala. Yeah.
So he's joining the practice, so he may be bringing in fresh energy.
Perhaps Anina from Peru might be here. Yeah. So when is the culmination of this? I mean, a lot of this has to do with the Aries in Uranus, true?
Well, there's a big culmination around the summer solstice, because that's when you'll find the sun standing at the 4th point. The sun will be standing at the 0 degrees of Cancer, while Uranus and Jupiter are standing at the 0 degrees of Aries, and Libra's and Saturn is hovering around the 0 degrees of Libra, and Pluto is hovering around the 0 degrees of Capricorn. We've got the cardinal cross. It's like the compass points of our awareness are being challenged profoundly and reset.
Great. So how do we prepare? What do we do? What's the best way to greet it?
When I laid this with these kids, we did a lot of enacting of this. You know, we pulled out Pluto's potato peeler. We pulled out the ruler for Saturn, the plug and socket of Uranus, and the dice of Jupiter. We laid those out and walked around them, and finally coming back to the center, realizing that yes, all these things may be happening, but they all become tools and parts of ourselves and not our central core spirit. So I think moments of stillness, discernment and perspective that yes, there are all these parts of myself pulling at me or needing different things, but to return to center and be able to just sit, meditate, or however, maybe your meditation is moving meditation, but remove yourself from those directions and find whatever you do to get back to central core becomes even more important.
Well,
I
yeah.
don't know, other thoughts. What else would help? It's a portal. It's a very exciting time. And it says, innovate, but do not discard everything that you have built to date, but find ways to be creative within it. And the tension will compel you to find the essentials that seem to endure through all the storm.
Great. Sounds great. Well, appreciate your insight,
Thanks for asking.
your years of wisdom.
Does that go up to YouTube?
Great Wednesday at Stillpoint Health Centers, yeah.
All right. Thank you.